Hello and namaste everybody. In today's session of yoga, we're going to try to explore into a couple more breath works, but this time very simple. So we want to just breathe in through our nose, and maybe if some of you find it difficult, you can breathe in through your mouth, that's fine. But as we exhale, we're just going to let it out like a sound of the ah, just like that. And we were trying to, again, extend our exhalation here. So don't forget, it is okay if you breathe in through your mouth, but when we exhale, we want to just breathe out through our mouth, just like the sound like ah. For example, at the same time when you exhale, I want you to just gently compress onto the tummy muscle area and imagine that you are slowly trying to keep the tummy muscle here slowly, almost like a balloon, trying to just squeeze out all the remaining air out, and then start fresh again. Take a deep breath, inhale, and then when you exhale, compress just like the balloon, slowly squeezing in. Until you cannot breathe out anymore. And that's when you slowly, remember, don't rush this breathing in process. Slowly with nice control is how you squeeze out. The way you breathe in as well, same. Inhale slowly with nice control, and then you start again. So something like this, okay? So whatever it is, everybody has a different pace, so move at your own pace, all right? So we're gonna start first in this position called the bridge pose. And I want you to bring your feet like this, about hip distance apart, press on all four corners. And then you're going to slowly lower your body down towards the ground, and you want to keep your hip flat, your lower back flat, and upper body and mid back as well. So in this position, I want you to start again to that breath work just now. So take a deep breath, inhale. Feel your chest here expanding as you exhale slowly. I want you to imagine here as if someone gently pressing into your tummy muscle area, bringing the navel towards the spine. So when you do these exercises, I want you to imagine that. So when you take a deep breath, inhale, and then from here, exhale. Okay, very good. Now, from that, we're going to slowly move into a bridge. So you want to press your palm down, take a deep breath, inhale, and lift up. And from here, you want to tuck your tailbone and squeeze on your glutes to protect your lower back. Now, you want to make sure that the feet is underneath the knee like this to help you support. If you find your knees are too close like this and you're bringing the knees up, this will cause too much strain onto your quads. So also another mistake that most people make in the bridge is when they extend the leg a little bit forward, and this is not great as well. So bring the feet underneath the knee, lift the hip up, and you want to maintain the hip level the same here. And let's do that breath works again. Take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Bring the hip low as you do this. And your hip remains at the bottom. Let's do one more. Inhale. Lift up slowly, tuck that tailbone, lifting your lower back, your mid back, keeping your upper back down towards the ground and the back of your head on the ground as well. Make sure you're not pressing onto the back of your neck here, and then the palms are supporting the balance here. Squeeze on your glutes, squeeze onto your inner thighs, keeping the knees and toes pointing straight ahead. And now exhale. Keep on exhaling if you have. If not, continue breathing in and slowly land the hip low, down. Well done. Right, from here, when you turn your knees to the side, take one palm down and slowly lift yourself up. So in this position, you will extend your back, one of your back leg, and just keep this knee here bent. And you can also bring the heel close towards your hip. So you're going to extend it into what we call a pigeon pose. So from here, instead of opening the hip, you're going to slowly take this hip, turning it inwards. So gently guide your hands as well, and make sure the fingertips are pointing this way and you're facing forward as well. So what you want to do is you want to slowly elongate your spine and stretching here onto your tummy muscle, lifting the chest up and opening the chest here. So your shoulder blade is slightly squeezing each other, and the back of your toes here is up to you if you prefer to tuck or untuck your toes, but try to keep the knee inwards, right? Together with your hip here, you want to gently close it down into your pigeon pose. Let's try that breathing again. So inhale and exhale. Bend your elbows and gently take yourself down as you complete your exhalation. And now take a deep breath, almost like doing a bit of push-up here. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale. Slowly come up. Keep bending the elbow and keeping the elbow close towards your body. Elongating the spine. Look forward, chest open. And exhale. Slowly bow down one more time. Good. Now take a deep breath. Inhale. And this time try to extend one hand, stretch all the way up. You want to again elongate. So feeling all the stretch in the back of your body, and keep the fingertips all the way stretch up and open up. Now if you feel that you have a little bit of space here, try to see if you can bring both hands up and reach up as well. And just continue breathing here. And then as you exhale, take back your palms towards your chest center into your Anjali Mudra. And if you like to continue, you can continue with the exhalation with letting the ah all the way out. Now, do you notice when you come up with the ah sound, you feel the vibration in your body as well? So take note of that, right? So from here, you can press your palm down, just tuck the back toes, lift the hip up and switch side, bending the knee, again keeping the heel close towards your hip. For those who have the hip slightly more open, you can walk your toes and open the heel so that your front leg is parallel to your mat. So it's up to you, but if not, just stay and keep the heel close towards your body. And again, the option for your extended leg, either tuck or untuck your toes, but try to keep the hip here closed, right? So the hip is pointing downwards, palms down. Again, elongating the spine here. And let's do a bit of a push-up here. So inhale, deep breath. And as you exhale, either you want to ah all the way, or just slowly contracting the tummy muscle, bend the elbow close towards the body and bringing yourself low. Now, if you have space, feel free to bring your forehead all the way towards the ground, maybe on a pillow, a blanket, or if you have a yoga block as well. So here we go. You can bring it all the way down, contract the tummy muscle and elongating the spine here, like this. And then when you take a deep breath, bend the elbow, push, press firmly, keeping the elbow close to the body again, extending the spine, opening the chest, feeling the shoulder blades squeezing each other. And then from here, slowly lift one hand and reach up, long and tall. Remember, if you feel like, oh, my lower back hurts here, tuck on the tailbone, almost like you're scooping onto the ground. Instead, reach up one hand. If you're okay here, take the opposite hand and reach back up, spread the fingertips wide. If you like, give it a wiggle, go ahead. All right, and slowly take it back down. Bend the elbow. Let's go one more time. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bow down. Again, you want to elongate and then only take yourself down. Keep that again, the elbow close to body. Instead of like winging it out, bring it inwards, okay? Take it down slowly. And then inhale, come back up, push the palm and elbow close to body, and then one by one, stretch out one hand. Maintain the stability here on your hips and reach the opposite hand. Reach up all the way. And release. Exhale down, hands to the side. Okay, so push your palm down, bring back both knees together. Now we're going to go to a pose, it's called a reverse tabletop. So in reverse tabletop, please be mindful with your wrists, because we will see that we'll be using a bit of extension, and from there maybe we do a bit of a wrist warm up, and we just spread your fingertips wide like this. Yep, push it forward. Good. And then from here I would just cross it over each other and slowly bring it downwards like this. So you try to reach it all the way, so almost like I'm trying to reach towards myself, and then I'm going to push it back outwards. Good. Inhale here and then exhale. If you like, go ahead, do that. Bring it back down. Inhale, up. Now we switch. Just cross over opposite side. And one more time. So take a deep breath. Inhale. And if you wish, exhale. And remember, you want to keep contracting the tummy muscle here. One more time. Inhale, bring it, stretch up. And slowly take it back down. Good. Now that we've pretty warm up onto our wrists, this time again, almost like the preparation for the bridge pose, take your feet and make sure you press on all four corners. Press onto your pinky toes and press on your big toes as well. Take your palms and notice here that you're pointing the fingertips towards your heel. So when you're in this position, I want you to roll your shoulder. Roll it back that you'll feel an external rotation here, and you need to squeeze that shoulder blade gently to engage. So I want you to press on your feet, press onto your palm, all four corners, and then we'll take a deep breath. Inhale, slowly lift the hip up. Now as you come towards the reverse tabletop, hands and aim, we want to keep that our flat tabletop, just like the name. So if you find that your heels are too close like this and you lift up, this will be very uncomfortable. So the same situation if you have it too up like this, nope, you're going to bring it just nicely underneath your knees, and then as you go up, you bring the hip up. Make sure that you bend and keep a micro bend on your elbow, and slowly push the hip upward. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, knees and toes pointing straight ahead, and then see if you're able to have a little bit of confidence and slowly bring the hip back. And then take a deep breath, slowly chin tuck, bend the elbow, slowly with nice control and a bit of an arm strength here, taking your hip down. Okay, so you might want to release your wrist and just give it a wiggle and shake it off. Some of you might feel like, wow, my arms are doing a lot of work. Maybe you feel it on your shoulders as well. A bit of a shoulder opening here. So it helps to open your chest and maybe help you to breathe better as well. So go slow when you go up. Okay, and as you push your hip up as well, just make sure that you do it slow and not pushing it or thrusting it upwards like this, because that might cause injury to your lower back. Remember, you don't want that over lumbar curve. So let's try one more time. Again, press the feet firmly. Take a deep breath. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, and gently push up. And take a look here. Is your heel underneath your knees? Yeah, like the tabletop. Squeeze onto your glutes. Look up into the ceiling. If you're here, that's fine. If you're feeling okay and safe, slowly take your head back. And then if you like, go ahead with a exhale. If not, just stay here and keep contracting your tummy muscle, and then finish exhalation. Slowly take your hip low, and just maintain your breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, come back towards the center. I'm going to try to do a little bit of what we call Garudasana or eagle arms. So just how we did with our warming up of the wrist just now, we cross it. So I have my right on my left. If you like, you can do this too. And then from here, see if you're able to lift back the palms together and see if they can meet together like this. Now, if you're stuck somewhere here or there, so you can choose to stay here or maybe just give yourself a nice hug like this. And just slowly move your body side to side. So just giving yourself a good hug while maintaining your deep breath, all right? And then for those who are here, let's just take one deep breath, bring the elbow upwards while maintaining your finger pads towards the shoulder, upwards all the way, look up into the ceiling. Don't lift your sit bone. And then exhale, ha, or silent ha, that's up to you. Look all the way towards the ground. And then one more. Inhale, come up. Slowly look up, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, take it down. Slow exhalation. Now, as you release, slowly just wing it your Garudasana eagle arms, okay? So now we switch side, left over right. So again, if you're able to bring the back of the palms together like this. So this is a full Garudasana or eagle arms. And then you can slowly take a deep breath. Inhale, bring the elbow upwards, look up into the ceiling. Remember, whatever you do, don't press your eagle arms, okay? You always have the option to just give yourself a hug instead, which is equally fine. Then exhale here. Chin down, gaze down. And then inhale, slowly come back up, reach up, look up. Deepen your breath. Again, keep the sit bone on the ground. Exhale slowly. Let all the remaining air out. Yes, that's it. Make sure everything is fully exhale before you slowly release back your eagle arms. Let it fly to the side. Give it a wiggle, shake it off. And then maybe slowly take it back towards your palms. Just center. Hand prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining today's class, everybody. I hope you had fun, especially the ending part. All right, please take care, buddy, and see you next time.